Well, hi everyone. Hope you're relaxing after a fun weekend. I'm Alice Carone, and we have an entire hour that's going to help you with all of your gift giving. But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice this year if you gave gifts that people actually used? And that's why we're going to focus on practical gifts. And when it comes to practical, don't judge this book by its cover, because what you're seeing is actually a safe. It looks like a book, but all your goodies, all the important things can be inside of this. $19.95, 2 flex payments, item 583094. We have 3 color choices in it, blue, brown, and rust. And this is how beautifully it blends in. Whether you're gonna keep it in your kitchen, whether you're gonna put it on your bookshelves, let it blend in. And we have Yvette Lopez, who is joining us, who is bringing us a great book that you cannot judge by its cover.
This is gonna be a great gift. Good morning, everybody. And I will tell you, since I've brought this to HSN, it's been a customer pick. And if you take a look at the reviews, what everybody says is, I got one, but then I bought one for a gift. And the minute my mother, my sister, my friend saw one, they wanted one. And it's because it is unique. Again, it looks just like a dictionary. It even has the little perforated pages, nice silver embossed, but when you open it up, you have a nice metal casing here. You get 2 keys, and then you put in here anything that you want. And again, I love referring to the customer reviews because so many people put so many different things. Of course, your extra cash, which you know you like to have around. I would keep mine in books or whatever, and then I go to look for it. I can't remember. I can't remember.
I swear, this is perfect for my mom. She has a little stash of cash, and she can never find it. Where did I put that money?
You think you're gonna remember, but you really don't.
Crazy.
So then if you have some jewels, it's great for that. How about your passports? Where are yours?
So important.
Are they thrown around in some drawer somewhere? These are expensive and inconvenient to have to replace. I also put insurance cards, social security card, extra credit cards. It's great for all those items. Also, how about documents, titles, birth certificates, all those things that in a case like possible hurricane, and you know what? Hearts go out to everybody out there that has to do with Michael that was affected.
So sad.
But in a case like that, when you have to evacuate, you're kind of in a state of panic. You want to grab something with your personal documents and you want to go quickly. And if you have those personal documents in one location, how much easier is that for you to do? How about checkbooks? We still write checks, but we really don't, I don't carry my checkbook around anymore, but occasionally at home for, you know, the lawn guy or someone like that, you have to write a check. If you have medications that maybe you want to keep locked up, if you have grandchildren or something that come over and you don't want them getting their hands on it. Now, here's a few things that I love that customers said. They go, I love that you don't need a password or a user ID or a smartphone for it.
I can find the key.
Exactly.
I can't remember one more password.
But she said, guess what? I put all my passwords in there.
So brilliant.
It's a great place. For us at home, we give gift cards a lot. When we go to use them, who knows where they are? You don't know where they are. And then maybe some extra keys. You can put whatever you want in here. This is a nice size. Again, it's one of those things that I love it because it is something that you don't have to hide. In fact, if you take a look right back there, there's one snuggled in on the shelf. Would you ever think that there was valuables in there?
No, not at all.
You hide it in, you hide it in plain sight.
What a great idea. You know, just right here, nobody would ever think to look at that.
Right.
And a lot of us have a lot of books, and I have a whole little area of books. I mean, you let that blend in there, nobody's ever gonna think to look there. It really does look, even feels real, doesn't it, Yvette? It's amazing.
It does, and it's the same weight. It's the weight of a book, of course, and you know, unless you load it with diamonds or something, which congratulations if you can do that.
Right.
But it's just great for so many different people. I have one daughter in college who is in student housing. There are so many college kids walking in and out, and you know, if you put your valuables, maybe your cash, your credit card, listen, she puts her phone chargers in here because, you know, people just pick them up. This is great. This made a great gift for any high school grad. I read in the review, a customer gave it to her granddaughter, who's a teenager, who put her journal in here, who didn't want her brother to get to it. So things like that. If you travel, this is great to have in your car. Again, look how easily
Right.
it fits right in a suitcase, so it's easy to take with you. These days, if you stay in one of the Airbnbs, they don't have safes, so you want to put your passport, your extra cash in there. People are coming in to clean. It's easy to carry with you. If you maybe are a salesperson, real estate, anything like that, and you spend a lot of time in your car and you have a lot of valuables, throw this in the back seat.
It's great for...
No one's gonna look at it.
I was
no
in
one's
Houston
gonna open it.
this weekend for a wedding, and my little nephew, congratulations,
Oh,
Michael and
yay.
Stephanie got married. And how perfect is this if you have your license, your credit cards and everything else, and you want to put them in the hotel safe? I'm always worried that I'm going to leave something behind in the hotel safe.
Right.
It's all right here.
It's right
you
here.
You put it in, you lock it up. We have just sold out of the brown. So the brown
that
is
one
now
always,
gone.
yeah, people love the brown.
We have the red and we have the blue. So both of those still available at this point. But for $19.95, what incredible peace of mind. And you know, it doesn't matter if it's that horrible, horrible hurricane that happened.
Yeah.
That thing came up so fast.
People
didn't have time to prepare, to sit around and to think, well, where's this? What do I need to take? You know, there are times when you just want to pick it up and you're going to go. I mean, I lived in Texas many years. Let me tell you, when tornadoes blow through there.
Oh, you have less time there, right?
Exactly.
Not much.
It's so scary. Have the important things, the things that you can't live without, have them there and secure and hidden away so that the bad guys aren't going to see them. I do love that it's not a password, I've got to tell you.
Right, there's
Just
so many,
not
password.
Not one more password in my brain. Which color is also, it's going to sell out the next? Rust is. So the rust is going to go next. It's
Which is, looks more like red, right?
Yeah, it's like a brick red.
Like a brick red.
Real
so pretty.
Order it as rust, but it's like a brick red. It's about, what, maybe 2 inches in terms of your width on here.
Yeah.
So again, just like a very, very traditional book. Feels like it, looks like it, just isn't. And
That's
the inside. And it holds about what I would remember, the old cigar boxes.
That's where a lot of people keep things. That's
right.
No, a lot of people keep little valuables in a cigar box. Well, you're keeping it together, but it's not secure. So
right, and this is metal.
Oh yeah, this is nice. This is a quality piece here. You'll see this, and we get a lot of comments in the reviews talking about that. You know, you want one for your own home, because I know that when I go on vacation, I have someone that comes in to walk my dogs. If you're fortunate enough to have someone to come in to clean your house, repair people, anything like that, you know, you want to trust everybody, but you know, this is peace of mind. Keep your valuables, keep your extra cash in something like this, and then, you know, you just don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you just don't have to worry about it. That's why we love practical presents, because so many things that we give nowadays, and what happens, they get re-gifted.
I know, right? This won't.
I've done it myself. I don't even know how many times people give me things that maybe, you know, I think a little bit as you get along in life, a lot of times you just have, you're used to getting everything that you want already.
Right.
Give me something I need.
Yeah, because what we're trying to do is
when I get something I need.
We're trying to declutter, really. That's what we're trying to do, is declutter. This is a gift that if there's someone out there that you say they have everything, I don't know what to give them, you might even put a gift card in here and lock it up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's fun. You know, that's fun. I gave this as a wedding present in a shower, and it was such a hit. Because first of all, this was their first new home.
I bet it was shocking, right? She opened it
she was
and
like,
went, oh,
I don't.
what? Dictionary.
Oh, and then I said, just open it, keep going, keep going. And she thought, wow, you know, I have a title, I have a birth certificate, I have a passport, and I didn't even think about where am I going to put them now. My mom always used to keep them for me. Well, now if you have your first new home, you can keep you have to learn where to put your documents and keep them, you know.
Right.
It's a really unique gift.
How many times have you looked for a birth certificate, Social Security card, all those things that really matter? It's all going to be right there. If you need to just grab it and go, you can take it with you even. I mean, so that if you're traveling, then what a simple thing to be able to take with you. And then if you're traveling and you have jewelry, then put your jewelry in here, put it in your hotel safe, and everything's gonna be right there. Everything's perfect. So 2 colors left at this point. Actually, I probably need to take the brown out of this little display.
That one's gone, huh?
Yeah, this one is sold out. We have the rust and we have the blue. Does it come with 2 keys then? So
2 keys, yeah. Okay. So you can separate these, keep one yourself, give one to a neighbor, a sister, what have you. You know, another thing, my husband uses this in his office because if he's not there one day, there's certain, it could be a favorite pen, my gosh, it could even be a pair of scissors you don't want anybody to put their hands on. But, you know, you put this in there, again, it just can be used by so many people at so many different levels. I don't know, for the price, it's kind of a no-brainer, I think. And what a very unique gift to give this year.
Absolutely. We have it here. This thing, I think we launched it, wasn't it last year?
Yes, it's been a customer pick ever since.
Customer pick, and let me tell you what, it is highly popular, guys. You can see right now in this presentation, almost 1,000 have been ordered. So this is your chance to pick the color, because already we've lost the brown color. It's a book safe. So it's going to keep your goodies safe, but it's made of metal. It has 2 keys. You can keep all your papers in here. You can keep all those things that you really have to have all in one place. So it's a grab it and go, but it's also, you know, to grab it and go. Nobody else is going to, because it's camouflaged as a dictionary. People don't, you know, people look in the Bibles, right?
Yes,
Used to be people hid their money in the Bibles.
You're right.
Yeah, now they're not gonna look in the dictionary, and especially not under the word M for money.
Yeah, they might think you're lame for having a dictionary, but outside of that, they're not gonna look for your important, you know, whatever, jewelry, if your home is compromised. This is certainly not where they're gonna go.
Right. So. And you get that incredible peace of mind. It's $19.95. We have 2 flex payments available. Because it's so popular, we did extend our time just a little bit, just to give you a chance to order it. Item 583094 is what you asked for, and you just have to pick which color you would like, either the rust or we have the blue. I kind of like the blue in that, to me, the blue would just kind of blend. You know, on a bookshelf.
Definitely.
I think it would just really blend.
Definitely.
But whatever works in your home is going to work for you. Yvette, thank you so much.
Thank you, and congratulations to everybody who got one.
I wonder who thought of this, because it really is very
I wish
clever.
It was me.
Yeah, me too.
I wish it was me that thought about it.
Thought of so many different things, including some of the things we have coming up next, because we are doing an entire hour of practical gifts for you. But we'd also like to mention for you that Dyson is back. Gosh, it feels like it's been forever. This is our Dyson Small Ball Upright Vacuum. Holiday price, look at this price on this. Wow, $199.95. And we're gonna do, I think it's 6 flex payments on that. You get a Dyson in your home with free shipping for $33.33 on your credit card. That's what flex payment means. You can just split that up on your credit card. So right now, all Dyson, the entire collection of Dyson, is on free shipping and handling, so it might be a good time for you to kind of stop and take a minute and hit hsn.com and do a little bit of research on that. But before you go anywhere, we have another great practical gift for you, because that's what this hour is about, finding the gift that people are going to use. And more, it seems like we're looking for ways to add that moisture back in the air, especially this time of year. Bell & Howell comes up with some of the most unique gifts, and they have something called the Sonic Breathe Cool Mist Stick. It's a humidifier. It is small. You put it in water, and it releases this incredible, actually just incredible amount of cool mist. We have this clearance priced at $15.95, 2 flex payments on it. I'm gonna get Tracy Rosa right out here after I go through the colors so that you can start ordering these right now. We have a few colors to choose from. This is gonna be your gray right here. We also have it available in your white. Here's red, purple, and then we have the blue. It almost looks like a microphone to me, like a hand microphone.
Or a little flashlight.
Or a little flashlight. Yeah. And then all you do is just add water. You're good to go. And I mean, good to go anywhere. This thing is so portable, but I love that I don't have to keep buying batteries.
Exactly. This is gonna plug into any USB port. And why USB port? Because now it is totally portable. You can use this in the car, you can use this in the plane, you can use it on the train, you can use it at your office. Instant humidity wherever you wanna go, ultrasonic technology. So what does that ultrasonic technology mean? Well, it's like cool, dry mist. And I hate saying that sounds weird, cool, dry mist. You know, how is that adding humidity into the air? Well, you can see here that there's not gonna be any condensation. It's old school humidifiers. What they would do, Alice, is they would just take a bunch of moisture and they'd throw it up in the air. Okay, and then the air would grab the moisture it wanted, and then the rest of it would fall on our hardwood floors, on our nightstands, on our dining room tables, all of that. This gives you that dry, cool mist, because you know, the weather's changing, and as soon as we turn that air on, even with the heat on, it sucks all of the moisture out of the air. So we need these, you know?
I always used to think when I went to Las Vegas.
Yes.
That being in the desert was when my skin looked the worst, you know, it just looked, I felt like I aged 10 years.
Oh yeah.
But now I think it's in the winter time because you're all closed in that house and that heat just keeps coming and your skin gets so dry. I know sometimes mine gets almost like itchy because my skin gets so dry. Adding a little bit of humidity. And you know, this is a personal humidifier. I love it because I don't have to worry about what everybody else thinks, needs, whatever. This is all about me or maybe somebody else in your family who needs it. But it's gonna give you, it's actually, I'm so impressed by the stream.
Yes.
The stream of mist that comes out and it is dry. I don't know why, I don't really know how they get it to feel dry. It feels so cool and it feels just fabulous.
Well, I mean, you go to the, you know, you get that one time a year or that couple times a year where you go and you get a facial and stuff like that. What's the first thing that they do? They put steam on your face because it helps plump up our skin. It helps moisturize. You know, we get dry and we turn the heat on and our skin gets dry and we immediately put lotion all over and try and catch up that way. This is that preventative measure that you take to stay moisturized. So how does all this work? Okay, well, let's go ahead and all you need is a USB port anywhere. So you can run this off of your phone, you can run this off your batteries, you can run this off your computer, anything like that. And basically it unhooks right here and you have a little wick. You're gonna get 3 wicks with that. You wet it, you put the top back on, there you go.
Why do I have to change the wick? What is the point?
All right, so it's obviously sitting in water, okay? So once that wick, maybe every 2-3 months, just take a look at the wick. If it gets a little yucky, go ahead and throw that out. You know, but you're gonna get months and months and months of humidity from this. But we're talking instant portability. Like if you have a little charger like this, if you have a USB plug in your car, if you're on the plane, all right, and you have your computer, it's waterproof, you don't have to worry about anything. If you're on the plane and you know, you want that extra moisture, you'll be able to run this off of your computer, off of your charger, off of anything.
That's pretty incredible, right?
Isn't it? And you get 8 hours. 8 hours of a runtime with that. So
does it matter like how much water you add or?
No. Just we say 8 hours on a full glass of water, so you can just keep adding water and then you're gonna get continuous humidity. What about that hotel room? You know, I mean, they have USB ports by the bed now. You know, you can run it off of that. I just like that you get instant humidity wherever. You can throw it in your purse, you can travel with it, you can have it in your car, your office, on your nightstand. And listen, we all know about the benefits of humidity, but this is what we're used to. You know, we would have to, A, find a place to store this, B, clean it all the time, C, make sure that we are constantly refilling it and carrying these big bulky things to our nightstand.
Look at all those little moving parts in there.
Look at that.
Just too, that's
like
so
a breeding ground.
Or this looks like a little flashlight.
Yeah,
see?
that's it.
Easy, just add water. No need for batteries. Look. It's rechargeable. Yeah. That may be my favorite part. I'm starting a band battery business. Batteries drive me crazy. Right. This, you don't even have to worry about it. So we'll go through the colors again for you. It's nice that it comes in some fashion colors. So you have the blue, the purple, the red. This is gonna be your white. And then we also have it in the gray. Which one is our fastest seller at this point, Mr. Jared? Okay, like the blue, it's kind of a cool blue. It is. And then you're also gonna get those extra wicks. Easy for me to say this Monday morning. 3 times. You get these extra thingamabobbies.
Right, you get those things.
That's the technical term for them.
And that's a great thing. This is a great gift for you, for yourself, to treat yourself. It's a great gift from anybody. If you're traveling this holiday season and you know that when you go to grandma's house that it just has really, really dry air, this is that instant solution. My daughter suffers from bloody noses. She has to have extra humidity in the room if we travel anywhere. Our friends travel to Colorado over the holidays and they have to rent a humidifier from the hotel to have it in the room.
Big and bulky.
And how do you know when it was cleaned last?
And some of them smell.
Yes. This is your personal.
Well, and plus we have it at a clearance price.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I mean, look, it's almost $10 off. So if you want to grab a couple of these are great stocking stuffers. These are great little personal humidifiers. So you're going to be able to share these with other family members if you want to. Take it anywhere. But we even have it on 2 flex payments, okay? And flex payment means you can split those credit card payments up. And if you want to get a few more gifts, makes it a little bit more affordable, which is a nice thing. These are great.
Isn't that great? Instant humidity wherever you go.
Surprising how much of that mist comes out of it.
It's deceiving. So when you see the flow that you're going to get with this, it's 8 hours of runtime on this. So an instant solution to a problem we all suffer from.
Right.
You know? So
great idea. Pick it up while we have it on clearance for sure. Now Tracy has something else she's going to be sharing with us. You want to give them a little
over the door shoe rack. Utilize the back of your door for shoes, pantry, anything. It's awesome. Coming up.
It is. We're going to help you get organized because this is all about practical presents in this hour. And I'm Alice Carone, and there is a look at that, what we call the shoe rack, but right there, I mean, she's using it for other things as well. So you can decide how you want to get organized, but this is a great way to do it. Today we have it at an HSN price of $64.95, and it's actually even better than ever. So we have made some improvements to it, and we're going to share those with you coming up in just a minute. But we're going to move on to something that is so smart, because what I'm holding in my hand is going to keep you so nice and cozy warm, right? So 'tis the season for a nice cozy hat. But look, this hat has a little headlight to it. How clever is that? I love it, and we priced this at $19.95. We have it on 2 flex payments as well. A perfect gift, and then we have it in perfect colors. Now the light will even pop out if you want it to. Then you can pop your little beanie right into the washing machine and get it nice and clean. So machine washable. Let's bring out the lady who came up with this clever idea. Raquel Creighton is the inventor. She is the owner of the company, and Raquel, welcome to HSN. Love having you here.
I'm so happy to be back.
Love this idea.
Thank you.
And this was really solving a problem for you.
Yes, my problem. I live in Chicago, and I run in the winter, and it gets dark. So I needed to see where I was going, but I also needed people to see me. So I figured, how can I combine the two? And there wasn't anything on the market. So here it is.
Yeah.
I came up with this product.
I love it because sometimes I go out and walk the dog a little bit early, and first, I put on some athletic wear, and they have these teeny tiny little strips that are supposed to be little reflectors, right?
Right.
And it's
like, they don't do the job.
Ain't nobody gonna see that.
And it's so funny that you say that about dog walkers. I mean, I created it because I like to run, but dog walkers have become the most excited segment about this product. I don't own a dog, so I didn't realize, you know, when I created it, I have to admit, I did not create it for dog walkers, but, you know, they told me that, you know, when they walk the dog at night, that they walk with a flashlight. I didn't know that. So this is a 2-in-1.
Well, yeah.
They stay warm and they can pick up after the dog. And
I was just gonna say, it kind of, you know, helps you find that little spot too.
But there's another thing that dog walkers have said also, is that if you live in the burbs, the light scares away the predators.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't
that
good
idea
to know? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go through the colors because we have a nice selection. You introduced this last year. It was very popular last year. In fact, it sold out last year. So this is going to be your black that we have right here. This is your pink. We have red. If you want something really nice and neutral, then that's going to be your gray. I love this in the teal.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. Yeah. And then you have a navy blue as well. So
the navy and pink are new this year. Everything sold out last year, the other 4 colors.
And you know, the only other place you can even buy this, I think, because she brings it to us exclusively, thank you for that, is on your website.
That's right.
So this is a great time for you to really think about practical gifts, gifts that people want, gifts that people need, and that people are gonna love. You know, I love a gift that I use. I am tired of getting things that just sit in my closet or sit in my gift closet till I can re-gift it to somebody else, because I just don't want it or need it. But look, it puts the light. I think the smartest part of this design, it puts the light where I'm looking.
Exactly. So, you know, it started off as a recreational you know, invention. But what has happened is that it has turned into safety. There's so many safety uses, as you can see in the B-roll there, you know, changing the tire and being able to, you know, do that hands-free, which is, you know, which is really what's fantastic about it. Now, what I want to do is I want to show how this works, because it's machine washable, and you may wonder, how is that possible? Well, what you do is you flip this over and you pop out the light. Really simple. And here you're going to take off the cover, and this will go into any USB port or computer. So just like this.
So are you saying I don't have to replace batteries?
No batteries at all. So
I'm on a battery ban, okay?
Right. No extras.
I hope the people who make the batteries don't give you that. Don't tell them, it'll be our secret. But you know what? I mean,
no batteries at all.
If I had to keep thinking about that, all you do is recharge.
Yeah, you recharge in your computer, any USB port, an hour and 45 minutes, and here's what's fantastic about it. You get 8 continuous hours of use. So let's say that you use this for dog walking and say that takes 20 minutes. You do not have to recharge this for an entire week. So it's not like a phone. If you don't use it, then it will die anyway. That's not how this works. It's 8 continuous hours of use, and then you would recharge. So
yeah, and one size fits everybody.
One size fits everyone.
So you don't even have to make a choice. Well, you have to make a choice in the color.
In the colors,
whichever color. I hear my little earpiece here that the black is selling the fastest right now. You guys just really like that.
It's usually black and gray first.
Okay,
yeah. So it's one size, and so my 10-year-old fits the same one that I wear. So, and it's fantastic for kids, you know, walking, with them walking to the bus, home from the bus, even recreationally, you know, skiing, skateboarding, you always want someone to be able to see, you know, your child.
Right, they're not going to miss you with this light. This is in fact, I shouldn't have looked at it.
I know, it is pretty bright.
It's
so just, and it's cute.
It's a nice, bright LED light. It may not look that bright in our studio because we have, you know, major industrial lighting here, but trust me, when you get this home, and we'll show you that video again in a minute, it really puts out this nice, bright swath of light. So look at how much light you're getting from this in terms of just
anyone
being able
to
put on a hat. Sure. Are you ready? He's going to put on his hat now and watch how. Look at that thing. I mean, it reminds me when the miners are going to the coal mines.
Yes. But here's what's important about that. So he needs it to change the tire, but people driving by, right? So that's why the hat is so fantastic, because it's not just about you being able to see what you're doing, but for others to see you. That is really what's critical.
I love it because, you know, they do put those little reflective little bits of fabric or whatever they are, and they put it on the back of your shoes, or they put it a little bit on your cuff or whatever. But seriously, unless the light strikes it in just the right way, you're not going to see it.
Exactly.
You're going to see this, though. You will absolutely see this. Love that it's washable. I mean, if you were to go out and just buy a little beanie, right?
Without
what would you pay?
Extra.
What would you pay just for a really nice beanie? And I got to tell you, I love your quality. Okay, this is actually, look at, can we get, like, I'd love to get close on that and just show you, look at that ribbed knit.
And it's soft, it's not
soft. And it is just beautiful. I can, if I want to, I can really get a nice little rim around it, or, you know, keep it low.
A little loose, so it can be, hang a little.
Yeah, because
like how the kids are wearing it. A little slouchy.
A little slouchy, yeah. They like to, I don't know how it stays on the back of their head sometimes, okay?
Because it's just for
beyond
fashion.
Me, right? But this is going to be that perfect gift for whoever in your life.
Here's another one. You know, it can be used indoors. So you have the father-in-law who's a tinkerer, and they want to rearrange the attic, or they want to, you know, work in the garage. I mean, there's so many uses. Camping, fishing. I mean, I have heard so many uses. It's amazing. So,
Oh, wait, I've got one. Of course, it may not be barbecue season right now, but let me tell you, if you're like popping out to check on the barbecue,
that's right.
You don't even need to take a light out. No, don't need that flashlight. It's with you, but it's directed. This is the brilliance of this little lady's mind right here, because she invented it. I love it when we get to have the inventor on.
Thank you.
Because you know what? I mean, this is what's really great, is that you really understand the idea behind the design.
Right.
And the great part of this, two great parts to me, is the fact that every time I move my head, the light moves with me. I have my hands free. And the other great part is that this pops out, recharges, and makes the hat washable.
Yes. So I would say, think of, you know, there are two uses. There are recreational uses, so you may know people that, say, for exercise or whatever it is, where they may not be thinking of the safety. That's one, you know, that's one sector. But then the other people that you may want to gift are those that need it for safety. Anyone you know who works outside, who, like I said, does the tinkering inside. Maybe sometimes, I know people, this is really funny, they use it in bed just to read so that they don't disturb their spouse.
Because those book lights.
Right, that you have to angle the wire, they flip, they flop.
You figure out where you're going to put it on, to hook it on. I think maybe you could work on a book light. Or just, or you could just use this because, I mean, at $19.95, why not try it? So it's a rechargeable LED beanie that we have available. Again, black still in the lead so far, Mr. Jared? Yep. All right, black and gray. You totally called this, didn't you? Yep. Raquel was saying black and gray, always the best sellers. So these will be the first to go. Black, pink. The red is really pretty.
But the red, come holiday time, that's going to be gone.
Yeah. And you know what? This is great for people who are hunters or like to go out in the woods. And, or even for your kids, you know, you really want that bright pop of color. This is going to be great for them. The gray, the teal is pretty for the rest of us who like a little fashion.
Yes, right, exactly.
Like fashion,
and that's why it's
flashlight, okay? Fashion and flashlight. And then we also have it in navy blue.
Men love this too. Yeah. This one,
But, you know, what a great idea. You go to a football game or even a high school football game, you're walking back to the car, you pop that thing on so you can find your car.
The uses are, you can't imagine. The feedback is tremendous. I have to admit, I invented it for one reason, but the uses, I mean, they span the gamut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone will love it.
Great to have you here with us.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back.
Practical gifts. That's what it's all about. This checks every box.
Yes.
$19.95, great idea. So pick your colors if you'd like a couple of them. We are down to the final 2 colors. If you want our book safe, we have blue and we have rust available. And actually we are down to the final 500 in each of those. So you may want to go ahead and pick those up because we are already limited. I think this is like the first airing. It is our book safe. It's a metal box for valuables. So it looks like a book, acts like a book. You open it up, it is a completely metal safe that has a key lock to it. So you put your valuables in there, and if you need to grab them and go, you can do it. If you need to go to a hotel room, put your jewelry in there and then put it in the hotel safe. What a great way to camouflage a lot of your things and keep them safe and keep them organized in one spot. So it's item 583094. $19.95 and 2 flex payments on that. I think over half of our quantity was sold in that. Is that right, Jared? Yeah, that's what I thought. Very popular in this hour. But something that's been very popular since we introduced it is this. It is an over-the-door shoe rack. Who doesn't need more space? Who doesn't have a lot of shoes? I don't know a girl who doesn't. I know a lot of guys who have a lot of shoes. This is gonna help you extend your space because now you're gonna have room for so many more. $64.95 for flex payments. Let's bring Tracy Rosa back because she brings us this as well. And love a couple of things about it. One, the fact that look at how it comes.
Yes.
It completely, if you don't need it or are using it temporarily or you have company coming and you want the house just to look whatever, clean, completely collapses down.
Absolutely.
So great idea. You have it in silver gray, white, and this is going to be your, like a bronze color.
Yeah, so, okay, so what is the #1 most unused space in the house? The door.
Right.
The door, because you don't normally put things on the door. So now you're getting, if you want to use the front and the back, now you're getting 2 extra areas of storage space, and you take the thing that causes one of the biggest messes, our shoes, and now you can use the entire back of the door, more than 6 feet worth of space and storage. But how do we assemble this? This is it. It comes with 2 little hooks that you'll put on the top of the door, and then you just plop this on there just like this. And take a look at the amount of storage space that you get, whether you're using it for shoes, pantry, stuffed animals, stuff for the bathroom, towels, whatever. And the thing that makes this different from the other ones out there on the market, Alice, is this wonderful mesh back right here. So that means nothing is falling behind here, okay? So if I want to put this for crafting supplies, good. If I even have thin shoes like flip-flops or whatever, they're not going to fall behind here. This protects everything. And like you said, if I'm not using it, look at, it's literally like an accordion. That's it, you know? So let's go ahead and see what kind of storage needs that we have solved. So here we have it on the back of this door. Like I said, there are just 2 little metal hooks that you lay on top of, okay? I've got big shoes here. I've got clutches. You can see down here, We've got men's shoes, kids' shoes, women's shoes. We have flip-flops, we have stilettos, we have cleats. What about this being your instant mudroom? I mean, we're coming into that season where it's rainy and you're gonna have salt and sleet and snow and all of that stuff. Being able to just come in, put your shoes right here, not trek anything through the house, it's instant storage. It's powder-coated steel and mesh, so super easy to clean, very, very easy to use. And then like I said, we've got these straps down here on the bottom, okay, which I think is fantastic because this keeps everything secure. So if somebody slams that door, if the wind catches the door, anything like that, nothing is gonna fall through there. So instant storage. Look at how big these shoes right here fit perfectly. So all shapes and sizes of shoes can go here as well.
Absolutely, but I like that it's versatile. I like that if I want it, because for me, one of the biggest thing, I'm not that crazy of a shoe girl, but I love my bags, okay?
Right.
And bags always take up a lot of space. Now look at how you're able to display them, because you know, you don't use them if you don't see them. Now you're gonna be able to put them in a spot, and even bigger ones are gonna fit here. So many different ways to use it. Now, how many pairs of shoes do you have on this right now?
So we have to say that it sits 30 pairs.
30 pairs.
But I mean, let's be honest, if we have some of the flatter shoes, you're gonna be able to double up. Like I said, if you have flip-flops, I mean, that's what I'm gonna be doing with the shoes. It's metal frame, so it has a lot of capacity. It's over 6 feet tall and about 2 feet wide. But I want you to, listen, we're calling it a shoe rack, but I really want you to think about the other places that you can use this. So here we have it on both sides of the door. You can see how easy it is to open and close. But this is how we have for the bathroom. Okay, so we've got all our towels read up.
The bathroom.
I mean, why not? All our towels here, our lotions, blow dryers, hot rollers. You can put your curling irons, all the toilet paper that you need right there. Now it becomes, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cubbies of storage on the back of your door at your fingertips. If you're somebody who likes to shop at the big box stores and you need, you know, paper towel rolls or, you know, juice boxes or all that stuff that we buy, now you can utilize the back of the door as your entire storage space. It's ingenious.
I would love this even in the back of a pantry door.
Absolutely.
I mean, imagine being able to put all the mixes and some of the cans and everything else. You can put it in here. And you know, it's nice because it is made of the mesh.
Yep.
And the mesh is nice.
It is.
Okay, it's a really strong mesh, and it comes off.
Yes, so you can take it off if you want. I like the mesh there because, like I said, it keeps anything from falling through the back of the door. So even if you use this in a craft room, you can put pieces of paper in here, your construction paper, all of that.
Fabrics.
Everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything. And again, it has that Velcro side. Now here's another feature as well. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe on this side we can. There are little holes on this right up here, these hooks. Yeah, you can see it on the vintage bronze one right there. You can mount these as well. If you wanted, like if you had maybe an extra 2 feet in your closet, like right when you walk in or something like that, and let's say you have slider doors, you know, in your closet.
Right.
You can mount this on the wall.
Like flat and
flat on the wall. So then now you have all the extra storage space as well, which I think is a great feature. But I like how easy it is to open and close. Notice none of the shoes are falling off. I can, you know, bang this. I got 2 kids at home. I got a 13-year-old girl, so you know we have slamming doors in the house, you know? Right?
Especially after you're grounded.
Exactly.
Slam.
Slam. And then now I don't have to worry about my shoes going all over the place. But the room, Alice, is a mess. Like, I spend a lot of money on these shoes. They end up in a pile. I can never find like the matching ones or whatever. You know, if you lay your shoes out nice, like one by one by one on the floor, it's only nice for what, like 2 days?
Right.
I mean, it never stays that way.
The other thing is I bought some shoe racks, and they were really silly expensive.
Yeah.
You know, they were wooden, they had these slats. Those slats are the worst idea because all of my heels fell through it. It must have been for men's shoes only because it sure didn't suit mine. It wasn't high enough to accommodate a lot of the platforms that some of us who are vertically challenged are using these days. You know, I like a lot of heel, not a little heel. I like a lot of heel. Yeah, I do, as much as I can get. So a lot of those other shoe racks won't even accommodate this. You got a lot of space here. I mean, a lot. When you look at this mama.
I know, right?
This is a pop-up. That's not a mama. Look at that. Look how thick that shoe is. And you know, it fits in here comfortably. You even have room to breathe, so to speak. but it's gonna give you so much more space. No matter if you use it in the pantry, in the bathroom, in a dorm room, can you say? And you know, you go to these organization stores, right? The closet places and everything.
It's crazy.
Ouch. All right.
Crazy.
It's so expensive.
It's so expensive, and they're not 100% functional. I mean, this is literally utilizing the most unused storage space in our house. I mean, what's on the back of your doors right now? Maybe 2 little hooks for towels or coats or something like that. Imagine getting 9 cubbies worth of storage space. And like I said, we've got lacrosse players. My husband's a golfer and a tennis player. They truck so much stuff through the house. For a place for them to be able to take their shoes off as soon as they get there, A, you know where everything is. B, all of that grass, mesh, clay, whatever stuck on those cleats will go nicely there. I like the heels. Let's stay on the heels for just a second, if you don't mind, because these are little heels and they fit nice in there, okay? But if you've got really tall ones, they'll hook on the back end.
I actually prefer having them.
I do too.
Out like this so I can really see the shoe and kind of evaluate if I'm gonna use it. The other thing I like what you said about, because my daughter's a golfer and you know, she walks in with those golf shoes. And it's just half of the course is coming in right behind her.
Right.
If you put it on this and it does get dirty, I could just take that mesh off, right?
I
and
would
clean the
suggest
mesh.
it's like a, what kind of, it's like a rubbery mesh, so you could really just hose it off.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
you can take it.
Damaged.
So if you do use this, maybe you just say for the bottom 4 shelves or for your mudroom.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you come in with your dirty shoes, then put them here, and then you can just take this off and you can wash down that mesh.
Yeah, and it's gonna hold almost 45 pounds worth of weight on this rack alone. So again, sturdy steel. And I just wanna show you, I know we only have a couple seconds, but this is your assembly. You literally put those metal hooks on the top. You accordion style unload this. See how it just hooks right there, Alice?
Yeah.
And then it slides down. I mean, no screws, no tools, nothing. You can put those little latches on the bottom. That's gonna help it stay in place so it doesn't, you know, bang or anything fall out. But again, it's literally like an accordion style, and then everything's right at eye level. You know, complete organization.
It's nice having that bottom attachment to it.
Yep.
It makes a big difference. It doesn't flop around every time you open it.
And again, that mesh that keeps everything in place.
Yeah. Very nice. 3 colors. We have it in the gray, silver gray. We have white, and we have it in a bronze. $64.95 for flex payments on this as well. Tracy Rosa, thank you.
All right, thank you. It's
great to see you as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but on the other side of this, we are going to show you something that you will not be able to live without.
Holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Even if you've been naughty this season, we have sweet treats for you. Tune in tomorrow for delicious delectables from Giannos and Ferris. Also tomorrow, get great football fan shop gifts for all the sports lovers on your list. And don't forget to head to our gift store at hsn.com. Shop by recipient, price point, or type. It's time to get gifty. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
How many years have we been making these?
Too many to count.
That's true. And this is for you.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to. Because, you know, these never last long.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew, a pair of funky boots for my sister,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
'Tis the season for gift giving. Well, after you see this gift, you're gonna wanna give it to yourself, because Let me tell you what, a lot of times we don't think about things like what's in our mattress. We're gonna show you some pretty amazing demonstrations, and that's why this has become one of our top sellers. It's called the Raycop RS2. I don't even know what that stands for yet, but we will find out together. And the thing about this, it is a way of not only vacuuming something like a mattress or a chair or whatever it might be. It also has a UV light inside. So you're not only getting that dual filtration system, you're also getting a UV light that's gonna help to eliminate bacteria. So if somebody's been sick, where are they? They're in their bed, they're on the mattress, okay? You're gonna be able to run this over. We're gonna give you a nice configuration with it, which includes a HEPA filtration. You're also getting 2 of your little dust bins here. You will be surprised at how fast these things fill up, okay? That's why it has become one of our top sellers and a customer pick. It's priced at, what is it, $259.95. We have 5 flex payments on it, but I wanna get right to the demonstrations because Alexandra Baker is our home BFF.
How are you? Yes.
And let me tell you what, you might not like her for what she's about to show you, because truly, when I first saw this demonstration, it's shocking. Yeah. You're like, Alexandra, I didn't want to know what was in my bed.
You either love me or hate me after this presentation. That is so well said, Alice. I'm so happy to be sharing this with you. This is our Raycop. This is the one that is going to clean the unseen. This is the solution that you have been looking for if you suffer from allergies, itchy eyes, watery nose. You wake up in the morning and you feel like your eyes practically have to be peeled open. You've had that hacking cough where you feel like something is, you know, kind of like biting you in the middle of the night. Well, I've got news for you. You're not imagining that. This is very, very real. This is Raycop. It is not just a vacuum. It is a fabric sanitizer. Look at this bed. That is not dust. Those are dust mites. 10 million of them are in your bed. Look at them moving around.
Oh my God, this is tough love.
This is tough love. I'm sorry. Now this is, these are dust mites. They're fecal matter. They are laying eggs, and then they're dying, so their carcasses are there. And they are there because they are feeding off of our shedding dead skin cells. Inevitable. It's a part of life and it's going on. So the brush that you saw, the light goes on and it's working in 3 ways. It's got the UV light, it has the pulsating vibration to shake them out, and then it also has the suction. So now we're really getting to the root of the problem, okay? But here's the beauty. After I plug this in, I turn it on. 3 different settings. I want you to see. When I put this on, I have heavy, normal, and delicate. With delicate, I can just go right here. You see how I'm right there on the sheet?
I like that it doesn't suck the sheet into the machine. It's perfectly
calibrated. So if I don't want to strip the bed, if you want to strip the bed and get the mattress on, you know, cleaning day, you can. If you want to just pass this on the sheet, you absolutely can. If you come home from being out all day and you notice that your dog was laying on your bed and you already know that you're allergic to dander, you already know that there's viruses and bacteria and all those germs, look at how I can just give this a pass. Alice, watch this. Here's the pillow. How much better do you think you're going to sleep? How much better do you think your family is going to sleep at night when you just pass this over the pillow? Maybe just a couple times a week. Just go back and forth. Nothing is being sucked into the unit, and you're just going back and forth. If this was a regular vacuum, there is no way you would be able to pass your Raycop without all of the textiles going right into the unit. And it's as simple as that. Now look at this ergonomic shape. It weighs about 10 pounds, but I love how it just looks like, it almost looks like a giant stingray, doesn't it?
No,
look at this shape.
Stingray.
It's very ergonomic, easy to handle, weighs 10 pounds, and I'm going to go through some of the features over here. But ultimately,
look at this.
I know these get very dirty. You're receiving 2 of these dust cups.
And there's a reason for it, and you're gonna discover it as soon as you get home. And that's why I said, of course, we love this lady, but this is tough love that she's giving us.
This is tough love.
We didn't know what we were living with, sleeping on, sleeping with. We didn't know, but once you know it, how can you ever unknow it? And this is the technology that makes this work. But if you own it, we would love to hear your testimonial. Please call us, please tell us what you found in your dustbin, after you passed it over a couple of times, because that, I think, is the most shocking part. We just don't think about it because we really don't see it, but when you see the proof,
that's right,
then you know.
It's working 3 ways. Number 1, you've got this 9-inch. This is a big surface area that is cleaning for you. So 9-inch long UV light, but not just UV, it is a UVC light. C being a particularly strong spectrum that is going to alter the DNA of the dust mites. It's going to, you know, really harm these dust mites and do some damage. It also has vibration. Do you see the pulsation going on? Can you see the water shaking there? It has 2 of the pulsating pads that are shaking them out of the fibers. It also has a rolling brush right here, and then of course the suction. So I'm just going to put this right back right here, and I can turn this off. So that's how this is working. Then you're receiving 2 of the dust cups. Let me show you why. Everybody get ready. I hope you're not eating breakfast.
I told you.
Okay.
I told you.
So normally I bring my Ray cup. They love when I bring my Ray cup.
Yeah.
And I went home over the weekend on Saturday, and I actually used my Ray cup again, and I forgot mine in the bedroom. This one, so I came to HSN, and there's upholstery everywhere, and I know there are people, you know, all over. Let me just squeeze this. There's bedding. Let me just pull this out. Where is it? Oh, I can't.
All right, so this is from your house.
No, but mine looks just like this. Okay. Look at this dust cup. Come in close.
Yeah.
Okay? This is why Ray cups sell so well. This is why, because just after passing this on a couple of our beds, a couple chairs, inevitably you see hair, you see dust, but it's not just dust. These are the fecal matter. This is dust mites. This is all of the things that are in your bed. And I have to tell you, even when my bed is freshly made and I've just put on a brand new mattress pad or a clean mattress pad and then clean sheets, and we spend the night, one night in our bed, and then the next night I'll pass Ray Cop just to see what's going on, and that dust cup will be filled. I challenge you, read the reviews. This is the solution. We are now living when we want to get to the root of the problem. Using the UVC light, you can see how, see, they look like lice, but it's not the same family as a louse. And they are tiny, they're microscopic, and they are translucent, and they have little claws, and they are grabbing onto the fibers. And no matter how clean your home is, as long as you're alive, you are shedding dead skin cells, and they are getting into your upholstered chairs, they're getting into your bed, and they're causing you to have allergies. This is the solution. This gets to the root of the problem, and you are not masking the problem, cleaning and purifying and sanitizing your home without chemicals, without caustic sprays, without, now this is probably fine for a hotel, but it's plastic. So if I suffocate them in my pillow, now I'm sleeping on all that death. I'm sleeping on all the carcasses. I'm sleeping on it, but it's not coming into my ear. Okay, plastic, I don't want that. No. Then what about the UV lights? Now, this is a wand that you can purchase, and this is fine for sterilizing. Can you see the light? It barely, is it on? There it is. Can you see that light? Yeah. Look how tiny that is. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm supposed to just pass this over my bed, and now I still have all of the remains in the bed. I want to be able to clean and remove it from the bed, and that is why this works so well.
You're gonna clean it, you're gonna remove it, but you're also helping to eliminate that bacteria as well, because this is just such a multifunction thing. You know, I never thought about it. Did you ever think about dust mites? But once you see it, once you understand the problem, and here's what you could do. Here's what you could do if you want to. You could get this home. You have something called flex payment, which means you split it up on your credit card. It would be what? Is it $51.99? $51.99 to get this home. Just try it on your bed. You have, because we have extended holiday returns in place, you have until the end of January. So you have until the end of January to use this week after week after week and see if exactly what Alexander was talking about exists. If you're getting a lot of that dust, if you're getting the dust mites, if you're getting the pet hairs and stuff, see what's coming up every single week. And if you don't love it, you have until the end of January to send it back. I think what you're gonna find is this will be one of the most used appliances in your house. I mean, Alexander told me before we started this presentation, she goes, you know what happens after this presentation is that every show host who works with me runs and orders this because they're so grossed out.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really, really do.
I mean, once you see that video with the dust mites
Let's
in
hit the
here,
doggy bed.
It's just, it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking.
It is shocking. So this is your bed. Now, this is from the EPA. The Environmental Protection Agency is estimating 10 million dust mites. Definitively, if you are alive in your home, you have dust mites that are in your bed, in your upholstered fabric.
It freaks me out that they're moving.
They are moving. They are alive. They are mating. They're hatching, hatching eggs, laying eggs. So all of this is from the shed dead skin cells. So you can see the brush that is helping to pick up, the larger particles. Now, those larger particles are going to be picked up by the dust box. Remember, I showed you how disgusting that dust box was. You're also getting the little brush. Now, I use my finger. I run this underwater to rinse this. It just, you just rinse
the brush,
it.
For heaven's sake.
And you can, right, if you don't want to touch that grossness.
Yeah.
And you can pass the brush and let it air dry, and you're receiving 2. And then you're also receiving the very large HEPA filter that you'll probably change every other year. And the HEPA filter, which goes in the back of the unit, this one you don't have to clean, you're just going to leave it in there, and it is going to be absorbing all of those microorganisms that are as small as 0.03. One strand of hair is 100 microns. 0.03 microns this is pulling in. So this is the way you want to be able to clean your textiles that can't be laundered. Now, not only do things get on the textiles, but how else would I clean this upholstered chair? I can't launder the chair, and this is a daily occurrence. And what about the sequin pillows? Now,
and again,
it's
a
wonderful.
Traditional vacuum, Alexandra,
It's not just a vacuum.
What this does.
It cleans the unseen. Now, I love that UV light hitting my dog's pet bed. Even the dogs can be allergic to the dust mites. Believe it or not, it can harm them. I know our dog is allergic to the dust mites. She gets a terrible red rash. So I love that when I'm not laundering her pet bed, I can just pass this right on her pet bed. When you're doing this type of cleaning, you're in the know. There was a time, and what a gift. If you know somebody who suffers, like my mother-in-law, she suffers from this would be a perfect gift for her. If you know somebody who suffers from allergies and you really want a solution, this is going to be a perfect gift for that person, especially because now you're really giving them something that's getting to the root cause. It's amazing how this works.
The thought, the technology that goes into this, and that is what this is all about. Look at those things crawling. They are on the move. $259.95. We are down into our final quantities, actually, on this, guys. I think we have about 97 now remaining until these are completely sold out. Every time we offer it, it completely sells out. It's one of those things, Alexandra, I didn't know. You never stop and think about dust mites. It's not one of those things that you see on the news a lot or anything else. But once you understand what is happening and you think about it, how could you possibly live with anything other than this, trying to get rid of that every day? And not just that, but also just the dust. I'm sensitive to dust.
Many of us are.
And being able to actually vacuum my sheets, I think is
And you're not just
wonderful.
vacuuming, you're cleaning the unseen. The unseen being the dust mites.
And the bacterial thing.
And the bacteria. So of course that
helping
UV light,
to eliminate bacteria.
It's going to kill the bacteria. It's going to kill the viruses. So if you are entering cold season or people that are getting different viruses, this is going to help you stay in front of all of that, okay? So that's very important. See, it's telling me, it's blinking, say, hey, it's time to change the dust box. What's going on with this dust box? Oh my goodness, when you pop that out, look at what's going on. Can you see? Should I slow down? There you go. You can see how dirty that dust box is getting and how easy it is to clean and then keep going.
Completely clean.
And you know, what we keep saying, clean the unseen, and it does look clean, but do you remember, there was a time in the 1800s where you would get a wound, you would get cut, and then you might get very, very sick and even pass. And that's because they didn't know about something called bacteria. But then they learned and we created things to eliminate bacteria. This is the same type of thing. We didn't know before about the dust mites. Now we know they are there and we have something that can actually take care of the problem. And it's not just vacuuming because you have to be able to destroy the DNA. You have to be able to alter the DNA. You have to be able to really get to that root. You just squeeze these two ends right here.
So it just pops right out.
It pops right here. It goes here. I love how large this is.
Everything is pretty self-explanatory on this. And I like that it's lightweight. What did you say? It was like...
It weighs 10 pounds. You
10
see
pounds?
how dirty that is?
It looks like a little stingray, doesn't it? Listen,
Yeah.
we are in final quantities now. This will sell out. So if you're thinking about it, you might want to go to hsn.com. You can oftentimes jump to the front of the line. And if you have the HSN app, you might want to use that.
You can pop in a cleaned one and then just keep on going because you're receiving two.
That's why you get two, because typically a lot of us can fill them both out, and actually it has now completely sold out.
Every time. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you trust me, you trust HSN, and Raycop thanks you. You know, in Japan, this is an item that cleanliness is so important in that culture, and so these are gone and they're in every home.
Great. Thank you so much, Alexandra.
You're very welcome.
We still love you.
Thank you. I'm sorry for the bad news today.
Listen, I want to remind you about one of our best sellers in the hour. This is a book safe. It's a book, looks like a book, but then you open it up and it's actually a safe inside, a metal safe. It's got a key lock to it. And we only have 2 colors now remaining in that. And in fact, I believe we are down to about maybe 400 in blue and 400 in rust. So hope you enjoyed some practical gifts, but we're gonna treat you beautifully coming up next with Perlier.